at certain points, and it was rather unfortunate that happened in my capital ship anyway. So let's go and take a look at... so one of the things about this game, really, I thoroughly enjoy, is this thing where you send out your frigates to go and explore for you, which in some ways does defeat the object of the game, but in my frigates, and actually be able to land on those frigates and talk to the commanders. I don't know how much programming that's going to take place, but nonetheless, I think this is a nice touch too. This is great. I love this. This is awesome. I started, I started doing this morning about 6 o'clock this morning. This is I'm in the UK now. It's UK time. So I'm not tired. I'm okay. I'm not tired. I'm ready to keep rocking on and doing this thing here and enjoying it. So this is what I enjoy. I enjoy this the most. Some people like to fly around the galaxy exploring and stuff like that. I like to do this. The Titanic. The Titanic. You remember the Titanic? It didn't last very long, did it? It didn't last very long, did it? So where are we? Right, so here we go. So just checking my phone to see my broadcast is on. Okay, good. As I said before, there are bugs in this game. I'd like to see that. I'd like to visit that planet. I can't get back up there now, but apparently there's rather large spider-like creatures on it. I would like to see that. I really would. Very much so. But unfortunately, I don't know what, I must have missed it. I'll keep an eye out, see if I can find it again. And if I can find those creatures, I'll do it on my next broadcast, which will probably be tomorrow now. As I said, I'm semi-retired, so I've got plenty of time on my hands. Anyone tried that community research thing? I tried, but I can't get into it. Richard Stevens, good bases, Wireless Soul. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. I have put a lot of effort in these bases, I must admit. Like I said, I've spent a lot of time on this game, from the time I got dumped on a planet with a broken starship without knowing where the hell I was, to where we are today. And I think when that submarine, if that submarine comes along, I'd like that submarine to come along, it will be called the SSRN Seaview. Yes, I've got a ship. I've got a frigate called the Seaview. I'm going to change that name to something else. And I'm going to, if that submarine does come along, the first thing I'm going to do is change its name to Harriman Nelson. Admiral Harriman Nelson. Yes. That was Richard Basehart, I do believe. Richard Basehart. And I bought that box set on Amazon. I'm going to watch it later. I forgot about that. I have actually got that. Far out. Okay, so and that Woody Allen movie I've got to watch, but I digress. Where? Right. So I love this idea of these frigates. There's a fantastic idea. That one thing I'd like to change about it, if I possibly could, is actually go onto the bridge of these frigates. There is a doorway, so obviously there's somewhere getting in there, but it's not open, and it doesn't open. So I'd like that to change. I would like that to change. That would be important. I mean, people don't want that. Maybe don't. I'm just suggesting that's something I would like to see. You know, so I'm not forcing anyone. We are in a democracy, are we not? Oh no, we're not. No, we're in the UK. It's not a democracy. No. The Tories don't like democracy. So what I'd like to see is be able to get onto these frigates and meet the commanders. Actually go onto the bridge. That's what I want to do, go onto the bridge. And I really would love that idea. The same for the alleged submarine. I want to be able to go onto the bridge of that submarine, not sit like on the outside watching it floating around. I don't want to do that. I want to be in it like I'm in my capital ship, on the bridge, watching it in space, like with the submarine. The submarine, underwater, I want to be on the bridge of that. Yeah, I don't want to be sitting outside it, watching it floating around. I don't really like that idea. I never really was comfortable with that. With the exocraft, it's fine. That's fine. I don't know what you could do with that, but that'd be nice if you could do that. So that's I'm in. I've lost track. Oh, I've lost track. Where was I? So I've done that one, that one's done. I've got so many of these fleet command rooms. Now, was going to ask if I can, are you just Euclid? I think yes to that. I think yes to that. I want to show you my conference room. There you go. My conference room. Yeah, the war room, I call it. The war room. That's it. So when my commander damages one of my frigates, I can rant and rave. Oh, up here, again, my quarters. These are my quarters up here. Bravo. There we go. My quarters. Private digs. I love these lanterns. They're a nice touch too. I love the colour. Awesome. So before I sign off, I just wanted to just go to the frigates and show you the names of some of these frigates, because I just wanted to show you. Jump. Good jump. Good jump. Right, manage fleet. I want to show you the names. Let's show you the names. SS Reliant. Reliance out of Star Trek Wrath of Khan. Voyager after the satellites. Constellation. Star Trek again. Challenger, the space shuttle, which Rick Mayall, one of my favourite actor comedians and writers, Rick Mayall. The Enterprise, obviously, you know where that's come from. Ronald Reagan, because I always thought that Ronald Reagan was just a good old guy and in a western. I just thought that was absolutely fantastic. Ronald Reagan. There it is, the SSR in Seaview. That's going to be, if that alleged submarine does come into this game, I shall be swapping names. So I've got to think of someone else to put in here. HMS Winston Churchill. That's obvious. Famous person from history. Tony Blair. Okay, that might be a bit of a problem for most people. It might be unpalatable, that one, but he did actually. There was a moment in British history where Tony Blair and the Labour Party, they changed a few things, and I think there was a bit of a shock. And he was a young Prime Minister. I don't think he did too bad, apart from Iraq, but we won't go into that. Discovery, again, the space shuttle. Isaac Newton for his work looking at the stars, astrology, things like that. Well-known scientist. Odyssey. I took that from another book, which I can't remember what that was now. Britannia. That was a ship from the White Star Line. I think of Britannia. There was Britannic, and there was Titanic. There's also the Constellation, I think it was, but I think it was. I can't remember now. Aquarius, that was a satellite, I think it was. Clara, the wife. Arthur C. Clarke, one of my favourite writers. Eisenhower. Well, I remember Elmer Fudd playing a character like Eisenhower in a cartoon. I just instantly thought of Eisenhower and thought, yep, I'll name it after him. What else have we got here? Another load here. Look at this lot. Nostradamus for predictions. I've got his book. Whether he can understand it or not is another matter. Eleanor Rigby, favourite track of mine from the Beatles. Aldrin, Buzz Aldrin, the man with the biggest kahunas on the face of the earth. This guy had balls as big as steel. It's unbelievable, that guy, how he can sit on top of a bomb and go to the moon's beyond me. What a guy, what a guy. Gagarin, same thing. Clara, obviously, I mentioned that combat, because when she gets upset it is quite like that. Richard Nixon, now Dickie, I loved him, absolutely brilliant. He was frisked, he was always frisked, leaving the White House, just in case he took any of the cutlery with him. Brilliant chap he was. Titanic, another ship of the history. USS Franklin. There is a, I think there is a ship in the US in the 6th Fleet called the Franklin, named after that. Juno from another satellite, I think, that's now out there somewhere. What else have we got? Any more? Nope, that's it. No, Turlite. Guardian, I think that's just something I picked. Defender, the same thing. And Harold Wilson. Harold Wilson. You can't forget Harold Wilson. What a legend he was. He was brilliant. A 3-day week. He caused more blackouts than a... I won't go into that. Harold Wilson. Good grief. He caused so many blackouts, he did. There were more strikes. There were actually more blackouts than strikes. Which is incredible. What a great guy. He really ruined... He almost killed the country, he did. He was a bit like Fred Goodwin. Dear me. Anyway, that's it. I'm now going to leave this game alone because there was a certain person who wants my attention and she's going to kill me if I don't get off this game. So, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for joining me. I'll do another broadcast tomorrow. What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to find those spider-like creatures. I want to see them and I want to show you them as well. They're out there somewhere. They're out there somewhere. I will find them. Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Please smash that like button, as they say on the other videos I've watched on YouTube. Smash that like button, and comments below. Let us know what you think of it. Do you enjoy the game? Do you like the game? Do you play the game? Are you currently playing it? What are you doing with this game? Tell me, show me some, send me some pictures too. I'm on Twitter as well as the chicken that landed. Actually, I'll just check that for you. I'm on Twitter as the chicken has landed. Yes, so go and check that out. I've got some pictures on there as well, so check that out too. Let's hope for that submarine, eh? Let's hope we get that submarine. Alleged submarine. I say alleged because people are saying there is going to be one, but I don't know if they're talking out of their trousers or what. I don't know. But if there is, I want to see it. I want it, okay? Okay, so thanks very much for joining me. I will check in later on. So have a great day. God bless.